Oh, hey there. Welcome back to Fog's World. Well, I'm in the Nether, and I'm collecting some glowstone and some quartz for a project that we're going to be working on today. And so I'm going to need a bunch of glowstone and a bunch of quartz for this. And so let me go about collecting all this stuff, and then you and I can talk in just a little bit, okay? All right, so give me a minute to collect all my stuff, and we'll get right on it. See you in a little bit. All right, I'm back. I had a pretty good haul. Lots of nether quartz, fair amount of glowstone. It's enough for what I want. Actually, let's check and see if there's any in here, too. Oh, yeah, we even got some in here. I have to get rid of some of this stuff first. Let's see. We'll put you and you here to get it out of my face. And you can go here, and this is for nether stuff. So you can all go up there. And yeah, we'll even put you up here for now. And yeah, so let me get some materials together. Maybe take a little bit of a nap. And we'll talk here in just a minute. All right, guys. Well, I got my stuff together. And today I want to do a little bit of experimenting on... I want to do a little bit of early planning for how we're going to clean this area up and kind of make it more attractive and all that sort of thing. And one of the first things that I want to think about is how to get rid of all these torches. There's torches everywhere here. And I wanted to think about some of the things that we could do. Well, first of all, over here, I really like... I like this road that we've got going on here. Although this is what? Is this brown wool? This is brown clay. Okay, that's what this is. I wonder what it looks like with black carpet on it. Yeah, that's not bad. What about brown carpet? Give me a minute. Let's give this a little look-see. Let's go give this a little look-see. A little light. Yeah, I don't know. I think the black looks better. The black makes a better road, I think. And the black would probably look really good with black stained clay, I'll bet. Let me go get some black stained clay. Pick you back up. All right, let's go. We're going to put you right in the middle for now. I just want to put you right here. Give me some of you. That's black? That's black? Really? Okay. So the black doesn't look so black. It looks mostly brown. It's like a dark brown. That's okay. That's okay. And this is what it looks like with the carpet on it. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think that looks a little better. Oh, getting dark, and I'm not prepared. So here's our clay with the black on it. I think that looks pretty good, actually. Putting the black wool. And the only problem I have with the black wool is that it is textured. Perhaps not as nice as just the raw clay. But let's see. How does the brown look on the brown clay again? Let's see. Yeah, again, you got that texture thing going on. Not sure how I feel about that. Not sure how I feel about that. Where'd my brown clay go? Where did my brown clay go? That's not good. Where did my clay go? Did I put it away? Did it despawn? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's gray. That's why. It's not brown. It's gray. It just looks brown because it looks brown. Got it. But it's really gray. Okay. Sure it is. The stained clay, man, it has some weird colors. Okay, so the thing that I was going for here, though, is I wanted to discuss possible lighting techniques. One of the things that I wanted to show you, here's something that I think looks pretty cool. We're just gonna do this right like this. Well, no, we'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. So obviously you can do a simple lamp that looks something like that, right? Not perfect, but it works. I like it will look a little bit better with a redstone lamp because the fence post will actually connect to it. But then, watch this. This is pretty cool. If you do that, it lights up. Now this type of a lamp right here, this works really, really well for like a porch light. And the reason why is a few hours into night, this lamp is going to turn off because the power level that this thing outputs is going to slowly decay as the sun goes down, and eventually this lamp's going to turn off. It would be really cool if that were inverted, if that actually turned on when the lights went down, but it doesn't really work that way, which is unfortunate. But that is one cool way that you can do a lamp. Of course, you know that you can do light output from the light sensor. You can do light output from the light sensor using a comparator, but you actually can do light output from the light sensor using just redstone. You don't even need a comparator. And if you go 3 away like this and put it into a block like that, then you can put a torch on top of the block and put a lamp on the torch, or even another block first on the torch. So you can do something like that, and then put the lamp right there. Now this lamp right here will turn on as soon as it gets dark. So that actually is a great way to do a daylight sensor, and then in the middle of the night you can turn these lamps on. These lamps are reasonably safe to put in a village and use them as an actual light source to keep zombies from spawning and stuff. This guy, you really can't really rely on that to turn the lights out and keep the zombies away. Turn the lights on and keep the zombies away, because he's eventually going to turn off. But it does make a really cool decoration, and I'm probably going to sprinkle this village with those. The nice thing about this, of course, is that you can actually bury this guy. So you can do something like this. We can come over here where we can go like this. We can let's do this. If we put you, I got too much junk. Like this, and we can put our daylight sensor on top of that. Oh, actually, it's better if we put him down lower. Give me these. Carrying too many things, aren't I? Do that. Put the daylight sensor right there. Then you can do something like this, where you put this torch right here. And let me get out of here. Put a lamp right there. And now all I need to do is something like, let's do this. Let me put some leaves right there. And then you can put carpet over this like that. And it hides it. And now this guy's going to turn on at night. We'll wait until it gets dark and you'll see what I mean. This guy will turn on at night and he will illuminate the area. Another thing that you can do, of course, is you can just use regular redstone. If you don't want to get fancy like that, you can do something like this, where you just put glowstone right there. And you can put a carpet over the glowstone, and the light will still shine through the carpet. So that works just fine. Like, that's kind of what I've done here. I put torches in the corner and put carpet on the torches, and that works great. So there you go. Different ways that you can illuminate things. So let's see. One other thing, though, that I wanted to show you. This is super cool. This is really, really cool. So I don't know how many people know this, but glowstone lamps are normally an opaque block. However, when a glowstone lamp turns on, now it's a transparent block, and it will actually let light through. So you can do some pretty cool things with this. If you do this, let me get up on top here. I need something to stand on. We'll use these. Just like that. So this little lamp right here, this round lamp, he will actually start to flash when the sun goes down, which is very cool. So he'll look like, kind of like, you know, this is really good for beacons and stuff. So my intention, I'm going to put one of these up on my tower up there, because I would really, really hate for low-flying aircraft to be injured, you know, to run into my tower. So, and since I have such a problem with low-flying aircraft here in Fog's World, I figure I better be safe. So I think I need a flashing beacon up on top of this tower. So while we wait for the sun to go down, I'm going to go head on up there. Yeah, hey guy, watch out. I'm going to go head on up to this tower, and we'll put a flashing beacon up there. All right, so here we go. We're gonna beacon this guy up here. Building materials. Need some Rio. Here we can just use some wood for now to build. Get this over there. Okay. This is a good place to put this beacon right here. Just do this like this, and then we can just pop this guy over there, and that guy over there. I guess I can chop these guys back down like this. We'll put you there. Put you there. And you will see that we will get a flashing beacon. Actually, I should have put that up one higher, shouldn't I? All right, let's move it up. We're going to move it up one higher. I need my soft touch pick. Actually, maybe two higher even. Yeah, we'll go two higher. That's better. Oh, the sun's going down, so you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. You can see that guy's already lit up down there, which is great. Oh, here we go. Sun's going down. He went off. He should start flashing. Actually, this guy's got to go down more. That's right, I forgot. We need to have it go, it needs to get darker. That guy won't start to flash until the sun goes down a bit more. Oh, there we go. Nice flashing beacon. Hey! You can see that light there. It turned off. So yeah, that's not enough to keep the zombies away, but it's enough to decorate a house and make it look like, you know, they've turned out the porch light after hours a bit. But you can see we got our light here. This thing came on. That guy, of course, will never go off because it's just a piece of glowstone. You can also use a jack-o'-lantern, of course, so we can do like, we can pick this guy up, pop a jack-o'-lantern in there. And then let me get rid of this guy before he blows up on me. Go away! Boy, these guys are persistent little guys. So, pop a piece of carpet on top of that. Hopefully one that matches. Of course, we don't have one that matches with me right now. But you get the idea. And we're set. So, yeah, I think this is going to work out okay. Whoops. Hello. All right, well, let me do some more work around. I'm going to do a little bit of decorating, maybe do some thinking, and then we'll talk some more. Talk in a bit. All right, morning's coming, and as you can see, the porch light's already turned on. Let me get some of these guys out of the way. Jeez, these guys won't give up. I'm trying to put stuff away. There was one other thing that I wanted to mention, and that is another way that you can hide things. You can go ahead and put a piece of glowstone down in here. You can cover a piece of glowstone with a piston, like that. Pistons are a transparent block, so they let light through as well. Now, here that doesn't look so great, but if you do that on a wooden floor, that nearly blends in perfectly, except for the little whites in the corners there. So there's options as well. You can also do things like hang iron bars off these guys, like that. That works. You can use those as a mounting bracket, and they work pretty well. I'm not sure, but they may connect to glowstone. Probably not, though, because no, they do. They connect to the glowstone. I was afraid maybe they wouldn't because glowstone's a transparent block, but I guess they do. So there you go. That works fine. Our beacon has stopped blinking, although you can't see it because I've already torn it down. So there you go. Lots of different options. Lots of different things that we can do. I'm trying to decide if I like doing the road this way. I think I might do it. I don't know. The other option would be to make the road out of the stone like that and then cover it with this. That's another option, another way to go. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. So anyway, we've got lots of different options that we can use to light things up. I'm going to give some thought to it and probably do some decorating. And we'll talk again one more time before this episode is over. Bye, guy. See you in a little bit, guys. All right, guys. Well, I'm almost done here. Almost done. I don't know if you can tell, but the flasher up there is flashing. It's a little hard to see from here. But we got the beacon up there. And, oh, maybe it has stopped. Because morning is coming. It may have stopped. But I wanted to show you, I've done a little bit of stuff over here. I'm trying to figure out if I like this look. This is on the dark clay, the black clay. And this is the brown. No, this is light gray. Sorry, that's light gray. Go away. Yeah, go away, you little munchkin. Jeez, I'm talking. So this is on the black with carpet all the way across. Sorry, this is gray with carpet all the way across. This is black with carpet all the way across, and it's a better match. This is gray with the brown. That works pretty good. Brown and brown actually match almost perfectly. I don't have a good example of that here, but the brown wool and the brown stained clay, they almost perfectly match. So anyway, this stuff's all working. The other stuff I wanted to show you is what I'd done over here. What I'd done over here with the storage room. Just kind of playing around with it. You can see I've added a little bit of a floor here. I kind of like this, actually. A little bit of a checkerboard pattern. Oh, you guys are so loud. Shut up and go away already. So one thing that is definitely going to happen is I'm going to push the perimeter of this village out so we can get these zombies farther away from me, because they drive me nuts. Oh, gosh, where is he? There he is. Die, you little munchkin. All right, leave me alone. I'm talking. All right, so what we have here is this is brown. Let me show you with the carpet. I wanted to show you. This is a brown stained clay. You can see the carpet's almost a perfect match for that. So brown carpet on brown clay works really well. This is regular oak wood. These are pistons. Underneath the pistons, you'll see we have jack-o'-lanterns. So we got the jack-o'-lanterns under there. So that's my light source here, jack-o'-lanterns. Nice thing about jack-o'-lanterns, of course, is I don't have to worry about them malfunctioning. They're always going to be lit. And they look great underneath the pistons. You can't even tell they're there. Jack-o'-lanterns, of course, are a lot easier and cheaper than glowstone because they're renewable, unlike the glowstone. So this is really well lit now, and I actually kind of like the way this looks. One thing I really like is that this is cyan. This is a cyan clay, and that matches almost perfectly the hopper there. So it really does a good job of disguising that that's a hopper. I'm really happy with that. So I may extend this look a bit. I have not decided what I'm going to do with this storage area. I'm not sure if I want to enclose it or if I want to leave it open. I know some of you guys think that I should enclose it, but I kind of like the way it looks on the... I like it this way. So I don't know if I'm actually going to fully enclose it. I may just leave it open like this and just push the boundaries of the village out farther. Not sure. I'm still thinking. Well, anyway, got a little bit of stuff done. I need to go do some thinking and some planning. I'll probably do a lot more work off camera and experiment with stuff, and maybe I'll have more to show you next time. But for now, that's all we've got. I will talk to you all again next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you like what you saw here, please hit the like button because it helps people find my vids. And I will talk to you all next week. Bye-bye, guys.